Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. Thanks guys for joining in another video. And this video is just like the title says. We're going to be opening up this EX Deoxys box. I got this on a consignment. The guy picked it up for like $100 or something crazy back in 2019. And so we wanted to verify it, make sure everything was legitimate. Then I'm going to put these little tamper evidence seals back over the sides on top of the plastic wrap. And I'm going to put it through auction on eBay. So far everything seems to kind of check out. I didn't examine it like really hard because I knew that I was for something like this, because it's so high end, I wanted to check it out. And it's really hard to verify this kind of stuff, but it's got all like the normal indicators that you'd want to see on a box like this. But we're gonna figure it out by opening it up in this video. Hopefully everything checks out. It's a big payday for the guy if so. Also, after we do this, I will show you guys a few consignments and stuff like that. I don't have a lot, but I'll show you that stuff. Got a fresh blade here. So hopefully no hacking this time. Hopefully it doesn't actually cut too sharp through something, but I'm going to try to be very careful with it. Typically with a knife, I'm a little bit more of a brute, but not so much when it comes to dealing with collectibles. Oh yeah, that's super nice and smooth. Let me get right here, don't want to catch it. There we go. Coming right off. My plan is to weigh some of these packs. There's a little bit of a divot right there. We might come back the other direction. And then we'll see. Hopefully we get that far. Be kind of a shame if we didn't. There we go. Make sure I got everything. Don't want to like accidentally slice the cardboard because this is a new blade. This is a box cutter. It's a fresh blade. If you guys know, I mean, it's really sharp. So sometimes it's almost good to not have, you know, a super fresh blade. All right, so far we're looking good. Got a nice box topper there. I'm gonna tamper with the box just a little bit. When I put this back in here, I'm gonna put this card back in a sleeve. It does have a little bit of whitening right there. Hopefully it's not from bouncing around, but the centering's good, right? In fact, I might even this might take away a little bit of the quality, but I'm going to pull this up just a little bit so we've got some extra space. You're going to see my keyboard, but this way we can keep everything a little bit more easily on camera. All right, pack number one, we're looking good. Usually if somebody's good at fakes, I mean, first couple of packs are going to be good, but I'm not seeing any signs of tampering. Man, this is a fresh looking pack. So one thing that you want to see on the very top pack is you don't want to see any crimps from where they've been sitting on top of each other for years and years on end. If you do see that, then I guess it's kind of like an indicator that the pack could have, like these could have been packs stuck back in the box. But this pack right here has been sitting on the top of somebody's box for a while. All right, let's see what we have right here. See if this is the same thing. Yeah, this one looks good. Look at that. Super clean. Let's see if we see any indentation marks on the one below it. See how this one has like these little heat marks? You can tell there's been a pack sitting on top of it. This one, because the other pack was shifted off, you may not see that, but we're going to see. But yeah, you can see it. It's light, but it is there. And then it should be pretty evident on all the subsequent packs below. Yeah, you can see it. You can see where the pack has just been sitting on top of it, but it's still pretty light. All right, so far everything's looking really good. I mean, we've got a box topper in there, which isn't that big of a thing to fake, but these top two packs not having the crimps down the middle, it kind of tells you that these packs have been sitting on top, and they've probably been that way ever since they've been, you know, they were put into a booster box, because if somebody tried to reseal packs, it's probably something that's going to be hard to source. You only get 2 packs like that usually per box. And then let's check this out. There's the booster box. I'm going to kind of just leave that there, but I want to make sure I keep all the packs on camera. I'm going to scoot these down and off to the left. Scoot this over to the side. All right. So you can see that the artworks are not alternating. That's not always a bad thing. You know, sometimes that does happen. But, you know, when they do alternate, kind of like these right here in the back, you know, that's usually a good sign. But we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. So we've already taken one off each side on the top. Make sure we're still in camera. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Are we 1 pack short? Did I count that wrong? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so it's 17. So we got 36 packs. Now I'm going to kind of just flip through some of these packs and see what we have. I'm not seeing any evidence of tampering. Packs look nice and clean. Yeah, I'm feeling very confident that these are just fine. I hope you guys would too. Now, when this goes to auction, I mean, it's going to be a no reserve auction. This is a very rare, hard to find box. That's why it goes for so much. Another reason is because there's a chance at pulling a gold star ray. I mean, there's Latios, Latias. You got the ray. It has been stated that the odds of pulling 1 gold star is 1 in 72 packs, so 1 per 2 boxes. So you got a 50% chance of pulling a single gold star if those stated odds are right. And then, since there are 3 gold stars, you're looking at roughly 1 in 6 boxes. So you got about a 1 in 6 chance of pulling a Rayquaza gold star. And even if that thing comes out, will it get to 10? Probably not. But if it does, you know, you're looking at maybe paying for the box. So this is one of those sets where it's really tough with the EV, but people love opening it. It's super hard to find. And so finding boxes like this in the wild for $100, like, that's just crazy, man. I think you did really well. I am going to open up a few packs, or not open up a few packs. Not going to open up a few packs, but I am going to weigh a few packs. I'm going to put these back in here just like they were, because I'd like to preserve these 2 packs that don't have that bottom crimp seal. But just to give you guys an idea, if somebody does go in here and they end up buying this box and the box gets sold as unweighed, and then you get a pack in and you do weigh it, maybe you'll have a decent idea whether or not what's in there is going to be heavy or not. So we got 17.5. This could go either way. You want to have, I think with Deoxys, you're looking at, hopefully you have about a 0.3 gram difference. From what I saw online, I think you're looking at, and this could be heavy or light, but it might be leaning towards heavy. We'll just have to see. Yeah, 17.38, so that's probably going to be a light. 17.69, you know, that's, I would say that's going to be a heavy pack. 4.6. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit since it's looking pretty dirty, not dirty, grainy and blurry. 7.3. You know, if you're in the 17.7s, you know, those are probably, I would say you've got a decent chance at those having a holographic card in addition to your reverse holo inside. But yeah, all right, so that's all I'm going to weigh from this box, because I feel very confident in the authenticity of it. Nothing seemed off when I first got it. I'm seeing a good pack weight variance. Has all strong indicators of this box basically being untampered with until I opened it just now. Now I'm going to show you guys how we plan to reseal this thing back up. I'm going to leave that in a case. In fact, I might even, here, we'll do this. We'll do it 1 extra. We'll put this sucker like that. We'll put it in a card saver, or a semi-rigid. Okay, now we're going to pull this back around. And in the past I've done like just 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, but I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That way we can get it nice and kind of tight. At least that'll be the plan anyways. I'm going to pull it down first this way, and then I'll go on the side. That way we at least get it lined up left to right. Don't want to pull it too tight, because this stuff does stretch a little bit, and you don't want it like being too crinkly. But if you don't stretch it at least a little bit, then it'll be a little crinkly. Either way, it's not going to be super perfect, but you might end up having to put another one right there in the middle. We'll see. Trying to get these little things off. They like to stick. Might be okay just sticking one here in the middle. Don't want to overlap them, so maybe we'll do that. It's looking fairly tight still on this side and that side as well. I am right-handed, So a lot of times when I do these stickers, kind of treat it like a right-handed person would, to make almost like a signature for how I put these tamper evidence seals on. Usually on this side it's going to be upside down, that little tamper evidence seal. And since that's still kind of flappy, I am going to put one small one there. I'm going to try to loop it more on the bottom side so it doesn't cover up the name more so than it already has, but this will keep it nice and pulled down. Alright, well, not a perfect reseal job, but I definitely feel confident in these being on here. But guys, if you want to bid on this box, it's a pretty cool item that we have here. First time I've ever done an opening for a Deoxys box to verify it. Never actually opened up any packs straight out of a box, so it would have been cool to possibly have this as, you know, something that we open up on the channel. But I did not go that route. The last Team Rocket Returns box, we're still trying to sell some of those packs, and that probably would have did better as a whole box. But if you're looking to have one of these open up for your channel, this will probably go at a discount compared to a sealed box that it went through and somebody put their name behind it, because this one has been opened a little bit. And but I think it'd be perfect for a channel if somebody did want to buy this booster box to have the packs and to open up on their channel, because I think everything's legitimate there. I saw nothing that would show a red flag. Now, to show some of the other stuff we have for auction on my eBay, got some of this stuff in here recently. Man, auctions, you can get some really good prices right now on auctions for a lot of cards. I think some cards are being slept on, but man, you just never know with this market right now. Like, things could go, they could stay flatlined for a while. They could go down farther. I don't know with some items, you know, what to expect, but there's some items like these booster boxes that really seem like they're starting to bottom out. I'm seeing some good deals from distributors and stuff. I haven't invested in a ton because I've already bought so much. Like, I don't have a ton of room. Here we got a Master Ball Abra. Man, these Master Ball reverse hollows have done really well. There's the Alakazam EX. I love that artwork. Dark Magneton, Dark Duck Trio. Got the Master Ball reverse hollow Kadabra. And that's a Victoria. I don't know if I've seen that card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then my one lone purchase this week from Heritage, I guess it was like 2 weeks ago. I got this Dark Magneton with a swirl. Pulled the 10. Super discounted price to the PSA 10. So I liked it. I didn't see print lines going through the hollow. Like, that's on the case with that little scratch right there. So to me, it was like, I get the card for a third of the price, you know, for something like this. And so I just went for it. You can see there's some right there, but it's, that is on the case. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's a really clean card. I think the reason it did not get a pristine, you can see on the back, it's not super well centered. You can't really tell as easy on cards that are electric or lightning type because of the yellow border. You can't see it. It looks like it's almost shifted up just a little bit, but then you look at the top and you're like, well, that's a thick border too. On the back side, you can see it a little bit better. It's slightly thinner on this side, but overall, this is a really nice copy of the Dark Magneton. It's better than my PSA copy, so I was happy to pick up this at that discounted price. I don't think CGC 10s will ever catch up, but you know, if you think about it, if you're around back when PSA was grading these cards years ago, and I mean, you could get full gym challenge sets and 10s from Birdman, you know, for like $500 or something crazy like that. I mean, it was cheap for a while. I remember when they went to, I remember I was watching it, and then I stepped away for a few years, and then it was like $5,000. I'm like, man, what happened there? Why did 10x? And even now, $5,000 just seems like a steal, you know, because some of those cards are so low pop. Dark Magneton is one of those cards that's low pop on the PSA side, you know, for the Team Rocket set. I don't know how that's going to fare for, you know, CGC's low pop, I mean, or population. It might be different, you know. We just don't know. And right now there's a flood of that stuff. So don't think that, you know, me buying it is your green light to go ahead and go buy that stuff. Buy stuff that you like. I like the old WotC hollows. I collect this stuff. I collect the PSA 10 hollows. I recently got rid of my non-hollows so I could consolidate that portion of my collection a little bit more. But now I'm thinking about buying, you know, all of the hollows in CGC 10, Gem Mint or Pristine. I almost don't want to because I know I won't be satisfied long term with the Gem Mint 10. I'll end up wanting to go Pristine 10, and I think there's going to be a huge premium there for a lot of the WotC hollows going from that Gem Mint 10 to the Pristine 10. So it's not going to be good for my wallet, but we'll just see. I'm just kind of letting it evolve right now. I think there's deals to be made, so I've been picking up some of them. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Are you collecting, anything right now that seems to be at a really good price and it's almost boring because it's too easy to attain for a decent price? Or are there items right now you're just backing off of because you're just unsure of the market? Thanks.